Nothing. Oh, 2 days as a meeting, I also learned some new things, very useful. So our institution is organized as it is opportunity. So my only hope is, see, this is also mainly we are discussing about ancient Indian thought. So comparatively, this country, where the practice of shamatha, practice of vipassana, there are naturally more explanation about mind, about chitta. Although we difficult to identify what's chitta, but still the question of the concentration or analytical meditation, these are not carried by mission, but our internal mission, this brain. So in this country, I think over 3,000 years, this practice already there. Therefore, I think on this planet, I think when you see people are now showing interest about our inner peace and how to tackle our emotion, then ancient Indian sort of knowledge is very, very relevant. So, frankly speaking, modern Indian, I think including you may be exception, but many modern Indian say much neglected about this ancient thought. Modern Indian is too much westernized. So now you should pay more attention about this ancient Indian knowledge. Plus modern education, technology, modern economy, this is very important. But meantime, we already notice now, many parts of the world, in spite of material development, everything there, but too much destructive emotion. That's why 7 billion human beings want peace, happiness, but a lot of problem, our own creation. Why? Nobody wants a problem. But why? You see, lack of knowledge how to deal with emotion, destructive emotion. So therefore, not talking about religion or next life or nirvana, simply, it is our sort of entire humanity's responsibility to create peaceful world, happy world. Everybody wants that. But in spite of that desire, too much emotion. So that when emotion develop, they no longer properly use human intelligence or holistic view. So therefore, you see, now it is very, very important ancient Indian knowledge tackle about our emotion. In order to that, we need the clear picture, whole emotion. Then much easier to deal this emotion. Purely consider as an academic subject. Yesterday I mentioned the hygiene of physical, similarly hygiene of emotion is very important. Now in that respect, the Indian tradition really have great potential. So now modern Indian should not forget the ancient your knowledge. So India is the only nation on this planet who can combine modern facility, modern education, modern technology, science, plus the education about our inner peace or tackle our emotion. India is the only nation who have this sort of experience. So you can combine these two things. So not necessarily entire Indian should be believer. No. Remain some Muslims, some Hindus, some Jains, some Christians, some Buddhists, or non-believer. Okay. But everybody have this brain. And this brain, source of emotion. So, I think everybody, maybe exception, too young, very early age, maybe this emotion, maybe less. And gradually we grown up, we consider more smart than much more emotion. So therefore, you see, it is very important, full of knowledge, how to deal these destructive emotion. Purely secular way. So that's, I really feel, as a result of, I noticed the whole my life, too many killing, as I mentioned yesterday also, too many killing. One human being killed by elephant or tiger, it become news. We shock. Now, human being killing another human being, thousands, become normal. It's really terrible. Now we must change this kind of sort of thinking. So as I mentioned yesterday, you see, we must think or try to develop demilitarized world. And then eventually, without political boundary, just one human family. Of course, our lifetime will not achieve. But it is worthwhile to think seriously about these things. One time, the Governor Brown Saksa, California Governor.
Governor Brown.
One governor. Once he told me, from space, look here, no political boundary, just one human, small blue planet. That's a reality. Now, in ancient time, maybe, you see, reasonable, or my nation, their nation, my religion, their religion, and a little bit fight, killing, including killing. Ancient time, maybe some relevant. Now, today's world, this method is self-destruction. No way to help reduce problem. Use force, more problem happen. That's now today's reality. So, in order to create a peaceful world, firstly, we should create inner peace. With inner peace, the real possibility of world peace. Without inner peace, difficult. One Swami, I think really, pigeon, more sort of peaceful sort of experience or something. I don't believe that. People usually, you see, or signs of peace, pigeon release. I don't think. Even sort of the billions of pigeon
released,
relief will not bring peace. Peace must develop within ourselves. That also, you see, not due to lack of intelligence. You should have full sort of alert our mind, knowing everything, and knowing consequences future, not only our lifetime, but whole this century and next century. Go like that. Our intelligence fully alert, but at the same time, not becoming slave of destructive emotion. That we can do. We can do. Like that. Thank you. So this kind of meeting, eventually, I think should invite, say, more graduate students already from different university. And then also, this morning I mentioned, is in this kind of meeting, I think worthwhile take in some of our big monastic institutions in South India. All those ancient Indian knowledge, including non-Buddhist sort of different school of thought. See, we monk student, these big monastery, at least 20 years, 30 years study. So ancient time, you Indian, our guru, we are Chela. Now modern time, it seems original Chela become guru, teacher. So the tradition of our guru is not yet to learn these things from their Chela. So in any way, our common responsibility to revival of ancient Indian knowledge, firstly, in order to create more sort of fuller knowledge about external matters, internal matters, and mainly peace of mind. And then India, over 1 billion populated nation, a democratic nation. So you can make significant contribution rest of the world, I feel. So thank you, very good.
Thank you very much, Your Holiness.